Good morning. How the devil are you doing this fine day? Me, I'm feeling remarkably chipper. In my experience, the aftermath of an evening live show can go one of two ways. They either leave you feeling drained and exhausted, or they leave you feeling exhilarated. And I'm delighted to say that last night's show dedicated to the subject of attachments has left me absolutely buzzing and ready to take on the world. If you missed the attachment show, you can still catch it over on demolitionnews.com. But while I'm still riding high on the success of that show, let me post the question of the day and roll the intro. It's go time, people. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. It's Thursday, the 20th of January, and as that remarkably persistent guy just said, welcome to the Breakfast Show. I am your host, Mark Anthony. In today's show, Breedon backs the Hitachi brand. The Bauma 2022 countdown has begun. Telematics made simple. Our roving robot reporter, should I say, Reg, checks out the latest mini excavator offering from Yanmar, and we have an epic bridge blast all the way from Sicily a bit later in the show. We'll get to all of that in just a second, but first, let's see who among the rich and the shameless will be celebrating a birthday on this day of days. Happy birthday! And it's many happy returns to blues guitarist Huddy Ledbetter, better known to the world and the aficionados simply as Leadbelly, to Born-Free author Joy Adamson, Italian filmmaker Federico Fellini, and to astronaut Buzz Aldrin. Happy birthday also to 10cc singer Eric Stewart, Judas Priest bassist Ian Hill, and Kiss singer Paul Stanley. This day in history was really quite remarkable for our musicians. In addition to those that I've just mentioned, today is also the birthday of Tracy Guns from LA Guns, Gary Barlow from Take That, and Slipknot's Sid Wilson. What a strange band they would make. Many happy returns to them, one and all. Exactly 10 months from today, assuming that the world hasn't succumbed to the Sigma, Upsilon or Omega variants of COVID by then, the eyes of the demolition and construction industry will turn towards Munich as Bauma 2022 belatedly throws open its doors. As of today, stand space at the largest exhibition in the world is 97% sold, dispelling any fears that the industry had lost faith in face-to-face physical events. In addition to the usual massive displays from the likes of Liebherr and Komatsu, to name but a few, this year's show promises several special areas, including a virtual reality area and a science hub. There is also a full program of seminars covering topics such as zero emissions, the digital construction site, and autonomous machines as well. Helpfully, those seminars will all be delivered in the English language. Now, for those of you that have attended a Bauma show in the past, you have a pretty good idea of what to expect. But for those of you that haven't, here's just a snapshot of what Bauma looks like. Now, I have a cunning plan. Although I'm still formulating it in my head, I think that the world's biggest exhibition deserves a regular slot, all its own here on this channel. I think 10 months out is probably just a little bit early, but I've already put a note in my diary to remind me to begin producing our countdown to Bauma around April time, when the show is just 6 months away. So watch this space. That will be coming down the tubes very, very soon indeed. The aggregates producer Breedon has invested in 2 new Hitachi large excavators for its Cloud Hill and Dowlow quarries up in Derbyshire. The 2 ZX890 LCR-7s were selected due to the excellent cost ownership of the company's previous machine, a ZX890 LCR-6, that was purchased 2 years ago with a 19,000-hour 5-year service contract. The responsibility of purchasing the large excavators is held by Carl Ashurst, the area operations manager for Breedon's central area in the UK. Each Breedon area decides which machines it should buy, and the 5 90-ton machines in the group all work within our region, Carl Ashurst explains. 3 of these large excavators are now ZX890s, and we've been impressed by the overall package offered by Hitachi since we took the decision to buy the first -6 machine. I could waffle on about this for hours, but so much better to see them in action.
My name's Ollie. I'm Assistant Quarry Manager here at Cloud Hill at Breedon, mainly responsible for production and operations within the quarry on site, including the asphalt plant and concrete plant. We've begun to look at new machinery. Our existing excavator had been on site for 7 years, so we're up for renewal. We looked into a few different options and finally decided on the Hitachi 890-7. Main reasons for purchasing the Hitachi would be the productivity, the fuel consumption, which is using a lot less than our existing excavator, and also the service contract involved within purchasing the machine was a very good deal and very appealing to us. Hitachi gave us quite a lot of help and ideas regarding the different spec of machine, regarding bucket size. Here we use it to load 2 rigid dump trucks, therefore the size of the bucket can be altered to our specific needs. The feedback we've received so far from the guys on site is really positive, and we look forward to working with Hitachi in the future.
I have to say, those Hitachi machines really are awesome bits of kit, aren't they? Okay, people, it's Reg time. Our roving robot reporter has been out and about again, and this time his high-definition digital gaze has fallen upon the newly upgraded VIO17 from Yanmar. So, take it away, Reg.
Those fine folks at Yanmar Compact Equipment have released the latest version of the popular VIO17 zero-tail swing mini excavator. The newly upgraded model is powered by a Stage 5 compliant, 3-cylinder direct injection engine from Yanmar's TNV series. Thanks to a 3-pump hydraulic system, which works with a double variable displacement piston pump and gear pump, the VIO17 delivers a maximum hydraulic flow of 48.4 liters per minute together with 210 bars of pressure. The VIO17 now comes with the option of a long digging arm for improved working range. To further increase flexibility, operators can also specify an additional 83 kg counterweight. An easy access RAPS, tops and FOPS certified canopy features a fully adjustable suspension seat, 360-degree visibility and perfectly positioned joysticks. Large optional travel pedals further improve comfort, while 3 bottom track rollers ensure a smooth ride. The unit has transport weight of just 1,695 kilograms and can be easily towed, along with buckets or a light work tool, on a standard GVW trailer. The BIO17 is offered with a wide range of optional extras and factory-fitted attachments, from mechanical and hydraulic quick couplers, to digging buckets, ditch cleaning buckets, rippers and breakers. I am Reg the Robot Reporter. Now, back to the human in the studio.
Thanks for that, Reg. You're really getting into the swing of these things now, aren't you?
Axoft and Svantec are your high-end partners for noise, vibration, dust and air quality systems, sensors and software. To find out more, visit axoft.co.uk or call 01234 639 550.
Now, we have heard from our metal roving reporter. It's now time to hear from a living, breathing reporter, our good friend Peter Haddock over at Content with Media. Peter's been catching up with the team over at a company called Machine Max, which provides advanced and yet incredibly simple telemetry tools. There's a full 5-minute interview on Peter's YouTube channel, but while I'm adding a link to that in the chat, here is just a taster.
Hi, I'm Peter Haddock and I'm here today at the National Highways Net Zero and Innovation Day, and I've got Shweta. Shweta, you're the CEO and founder of Machine Max. Now, I've been speaking to Machine Max for a little while now. You guys do something very clever with things like this, because you're a telemetry provider who actually works with one of the good friends of mine at Flannery. Tell me a little bit about what this is and what Machine Max is all about.
Peter, thanks for this. So this is a sensor which is completely wireless and it's a universal telematic device. So you can see that there are no wires coming out, right?
Yep.
So I just take it and just stick it next to the engine. That's it. Onboarding done. You are now connected. This machine is now connected. This has got a GPS chip in it.
Yep.
It has got a vibration technology which is powered by our machine learning algorithms, and it just captures what the machine is doing and will tell you where your machines are and what they are doing, whether they are working, on, off or idling.
Right.
And when you know what your machines are doing, then you can understand, like, utilization, what you can do with it.
You can find a link to the full 5-minute video in the chat right now. Go take a look. And while you're there, be sure to hit the subscribe button, because Peter would be very, very grateful indeed.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility, and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
So, as part of the rebranding of our weekly omnibus roundup show, The Weekend Wrap, we created a new slot called Blast of the Week, in which we were planning to feature an item of explosive demolition. And wouldn't you know it, since we created that new section, there has been no significant explosive demolition to speak of. But this Saturday's episode will be different, thanks to a truly epic bridge blast all the way from Sicily. Take a look at this. The team at Nitrix really are cornering the market in epic bridge blasts, aren't they? Let's be honest, there are many buildings and institutions in Westminster that are long overdue demolition and replacement. Sadly, I am unable to report that planning permission has been granted for the removal of the House of Commons, but I can tell you that Westminster City Council has set aside 20 million of your finest English quids for the construction of a number of new homes on a site in Grosvenor Road. But that new build will first require the demolition of Darwin House, the Balmoral Castle Public House, and 23 garages as well. According to our colleagues over at Builders Conference, Waits Construction is the preferred bidder on the new build element of the works, but at the time of broadcast, a competent demolition contractor has yet to be appointed. Now, you can find out more about this project lead and countless more just like it over at buildersconference.co.uk. Alternative, you can see on the screen there, if you'd like project leads like this injected directly into your inbox, then please speak to Nigel O'Sullivan on 07592 553 499.
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Right, that should pretty much do us for today. I'm going to roll the outro in just a second before leaping gazelle-like over into the chat to see what you're all saying today. If you can't stick around, please stay safe, look after yourself, your family, your friends and your colleagues, and thanks for watching. But if you do have the time, I'll see you on the other side of this.